Welcome back to Smart Mouth Beauty. I'm Heather. This is my sister Holly. And if you like Get Ready With Me's, where we do our eyes, then stay tuned. Just keep watching.
All right, what are we doing? Like a summertime eye look?
Yeah. I came over here with the intent of doing this natural, au naturel, wet and wild. But then I saw this on Holly's tray. This tarte.
Got the fancy stuff. It's pretty. It's all shimmy shimmy.
So I think I'm going to be in this.
Yeah. But you're still going to... So, okay, the thing about this is...
Does that smell like chocolate? I don't think it's supposed to, but why does it?
All of Tarte stuff smells marshmallowy.
Marshmallowy.
It's schmellow.
Oh, it's schmellow.
It's schmellow.
It's totally schmellow.
But I love it. Okay, but the thing about this palette is that it only has one matte and the rest is shimmy. And that's it's blinding me.
Oh,
and
I'm sorry.
It's hard because you have to like anchor with some mattes.
You can't do a whole look.
You can't
Well,
just
here's
put
mattes.
Well, no, that's what I have all this stuff for.
Oh, okay.
I don't want that's too warm. That's you. That's not me. It's you. So what's going on? What should we do?
Nothing. It's so ding dang hot. I can't even.
I have a quote.
I looked at.
I have a quote that I wanted to share with all y'all today.
With all y'all. Let me make sure my phone's. Okay.
So that we can talk about it. Because the last time we did a Get Ready With Me, we talked all on and about like menopause and stuff like that, which I don't think we should do. Because Heather will get hot and sweaty, and then she's putting her makeup on, and then there's no reason for that. Okay. But I found a quote today, and if you all have watched Heather's last Raw video, she talked about the little girl that was the Get Ready With Me, the individual. We'll link it down below, but she had shared with us her story about the little girl that was doing makeup, and there was so much response on that video. There was so much conversation, which I loved.
No, I really appreciate it. I really want to hear what you have to think about that.
It was awesome. But it got me to thinking about confidence and that inner turmoil of the little girl trying to grow up with confidence. And it got me to think about what confidence means. And I found this quote a couple of days ago on Instagram. I have no idea who posted it, but I had to look it up because I loved it. And it's something I just wanted to share in relation to that last video and in relation to us being in our 40s. It says confidence is not, they will like me. Confidence is, I'll be fine if they don't. Does that make sense?
Yeah, let me read it. I have to look at it. Confidence is not, will they like me? Confidence is, I'll be fine if they don't. By Christina Grimy.
But it just makes sense. I don't, like in regard
that is confidence.
In regard to, like, I took it back to, like, when I'm doing a dance performance. You know, we all have that little bit of anxiety of, I hope that the audience loves this performance. I hope that they love the experience I'm about to give them.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, I'm kind of okay that they don't. It's not a make it or break it of who I am.
Well, it's not the only reason why you perform.
Right. It's not my intention to go out there and force the audience to like me. And I don't need their acceptance or validation. I go out there and I perform for me. If you like it, great. If you don't, that's fine too. I hope you were slightly entertained or maybe you fell asleep. But that doesn't affect me at the end of the day. That doesn't affect me when I go to sleep at night after a performance.
Well, plus it's also, you know that you've done your best and you take pride in what you've done.
But going back to that little girl and that maybe that fear of she didn't do a good enough job. We're referring to this Funniest Home Videos where a little girl was trying to do her makeup and things went really south and she started to cry. And it's like you have this pressure to make sure that you're doing a good job and to make sure that people accept you and accept what you're doing, like as a validation. And her confidence was blown because she wasn't feeling like she did her best, and she felt like she was about to be judged in a way where she wasn't going to be liked.
Right, her little spirit was crushed.
Right. And I think, isn't that a sign of growth, age, and maturity, that we just don't care? Like, do you remember when you did the other Get Ready With Me and you accidentally tapped into the
yes.
black eyeshadow?
So mad.
But the difference between a 7-year-old and a almost 47-year-old, besides the 40 years, is that you kept going. You were just like, okay, this is what happened. And
right, I was like,
take it off.
F a duck.
But you took it off and you kept going. It didn't break you, and it didn't break the whole video as it did a 7-year-old. Does that make sense?
It does, but I mean, it's also, you know, I'm an adult and she's
that's
a
what I'm
little
saying.
kid.
So that's what I'm saying. I kind of wanted to talk about.
Oh my God.
Do we have to stop the camera?
Okay.
Are we stopping the camera?
This is cry-worthy right here. Help me.
What am I going to do? I can't help you. But I think, just going on with that, I think the older I get, the less I care about people liking me. That's like...
Yeah, and I think you were like that when you were like 7.
I know, but isn't that what true confidence is? Go back to the quote. Isn't that truly confident?
Or is there a fine line between confidence and rebellion? I don't know.
Or do we see it as rebellion just because I was different?
Or because you were a child.
Right, Mom keeps waiting for me to grow out of the phase.
Oh, I know. Okay. Do you have any brow product that will work for me? Because this is toast.
So I don't have any clicky pencils. All I do is pomade. You know, I don't want to do my brows the way I do.
Why don't you do my brows?
Necessity.
Okay.
Because I'm not on the
gonna
other
keep
side
going.
of you.
I'm going to keep going, and
why don't you use, well, here, you can use my, do you have a Fix Plus spray?
no,
No?
I do.
Why don't you use, oh, Jesus. All right, I'm going to use your boob.
Don't make me laugh. Stop it.
What am I doing?
You're using my boob as like that's my
anchor.
arm.
It feels boob-like.
Thank you for that.
See, if I was going to do your makeup, I'd be on the other side of you so that I would be like
you're
this.
right-handed. Right,
exactly. So it's like, I don't, oh geez. All right, too far. Come back to the light. Thank you. Impromptu, like figuring out Heather's eyebrow. But that's one of her biggest pet peeves, is that damn click, click, click. Oh my God. Jeez. All right, put this brow down. See, this is why I could never do your makeup on camera, because none of us are talking. All right, all right, all right, all right.
fast forward through this.
All right, all right.
Better? See, 20 minutes later. What's this? Better?
Okay.
This is really dark.
Yes.
Wow.
You'll be all right. You're gonna be all right. You wear it with confidence.
I am gonna rock this Groucho Marx style over here. Okay, so have you watched any good YouTube beauty videos lately? Talk to me.
Beauty videos?
Or any video, really.
You know, I'm all into Tati's like room clean out.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched any of them. I've seen them. Is she doing like a mega declutter, or what's she doing?
Yes. And the other day she went through all of her lipsticks, and you know, lipsticks go bad. We forget that products go bad. We tend to just, I tend to just like hoard. I have a bucket of lipsticks.
I know.
And it's like we forget, first of all, I forget that they're there, and I tend to favor just 4 or 5 that I don't keep in the bucket. I keep kind of out on my makeup table, and I never go back to refer to the bucket. But anyway, so she kind of does the same thing with this bin, and so she went through and she decided to only keep 20, which I'm sure was a challenge for her.
Yeah.
If I were going to do a lipstick clean out, I would just keep 20. But I didn't start with 200. I started with 50. Do you know what I mean?
Well, she probably had more than that.
Right, right. But it's like
she was able to pare it down.
She did. She did a great job. But it was interesting because she surprised herself with that she had brand new products that she'd never opened that you kind of just forget about. You know, I'm sure she gets a plethora of stuff.
Right. All the PR packages.
Oh, I'm sure. So it's like, I'm sure she just throws it in a drawer at some point and says, oh, I'll do a video on it later. And so you'd be surprised how much stuff she pulled out that wasn't even open. Also, you'd be surprised of the stuff that she pulled out that had gone bad. And we forget that, you know, lipstick goes bad too. I think we're most, for me, I can only speak for me and maybe you, we're most concerned about our mascaras. That is the most frequent thing that I change out is mascara. Wouldn't you say? Not only would it kind of be gross at the end of a few months, but it also dries out at the end of a few months. So I do like to keep refreshing my mascara, just for sanitary reasons and functional reasons.
That's the other reason why I use cheap mascara too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is my favorite. And it's nice that it's inexpensive too.
So she reminded me that you can, your lipstick can be expired. And if you smell it, lipstick should not be smelling like off-putting.
Yeah.
Right. I think she said if it smells like Play-Doh, like that plasticky, waxy, that it's probably gone bad.
Okay, which color, I don't mean to interrupt, but which color do you think I should focus on?
I don't know, maybe Pixie or Magic. Get a little crease with a little Magic, a little interact. Ooh.
I was looking at that one or that one.
Oh, okay, well that one for sure then. That one's not pigmented the way you think it is, so maybe that one.
It's like on my lid?
I don't know what you're doing with it.
Well, what do you think I should do with it? Give me an idea!
Okay, so for me, I'm doing a signature summer eye look, and I'm going to use these frosted, we're looking at the Tarte palette, I'm going to use some of these frosted shadows for underneath my eye.
Okay, I feel you. I'm with you, girl. I'm with you.
So I will tell you about that when I get to it. I'm not there yet. I'm still hunting and pecking, blending and stuff.
Okay, so you appreciate Tati's clean out. Her clean out videos.
Yes, yes. So that's what I'm watching right now. Has it inspired me to clean out? No. No. What I really need to clean out is the smorgasbord of hair products that I tend to hoard. That's what I really need to focus on cleaning out. Jeez. What do you think you have the most of, beauty product wise?
Sorry, allergies.
I just had sunscreen right now.
Probably lip products.
Really?
Yeah, funnily enough. And to your point, I only use like 4 or 5.
Right. Although, do you remember? I don't know, did you see my drawer in the hair salon? We all have like, I don't know where you all work, if you all sit at a desk, but if you open up one of your desk drawers and you've got like ink pens and whiteout and paper clips and crap like that,
yeah,
do you have lipstick in that drawer? Do you have lipstick in the drawer? Do you, I know we all have like lipstick on our makeup counter and in our purse, but do you have it in the drawer where?
No.
What? I do. I have a lipstick drawer at work. So Heather found mine the other day. And I also have, just because I don't have time to do things because my clients are back to back. I book people back to back. And so I don't have time to refresh anything. I don't have time to go to the bathroom. I don't have time to look in the mirror. I don't have time to anything. But because I do wear like long-lasting liquid lipstick, which is the best thing for me to wear, by the way. Most products will last on me the whole day, but because I'm talking constantly every single hour, my lipstick will get gummy here, and I don't have time. Right, I don't like that feeling, and I don't have time to do anything, so I keep a paper towel that's kind of rough. You know how paper towels have like a little bit of texture? So I keep a paper towel that's folded up. And so as one client's leaving and one client's coming in, or maybe the client ran into the bathroom, I'll take out that paper towel and like blot my lips to try to get some of that extra gunk to come back off. And then I also have like a little chapstick that I'll kind of refresh. And I don't throw away that paper towel each time, so that paper towel will like have a buildup of like crazy lip gloss from day to day. And Heather found it and she laughed at me.
It's ridiculous.
It's essential. You already said you hate the way that does, so that is how I fix it. How would you fix it?
I guess on a tissue and throw it away.
See, I need a paper towel because liquid lipstick's hard to like blend and like
you need rougher.
Right. Rougher. So, and plus I just need it. I don't want to, I mean, you have a huge paper towel. You don't need it, but I would say I have at least 20 lipsticks at work. Seriously.
Not that that's a bad thing.
Okay, so I'm doing a little bit of neutral look on my upper eyelid, and then a little bit of frost on the inner corner. Now I'm going in with my under eye poppage for the summer. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Deviant. And it's kind of this electric blue. I'm going to go to town on it, on the underneath.
Are you kicking it 80s style?
Actually, it might even be a little bit 90s. I don't know. Oh, no, I'm not doing the inner rim.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, okay, that would be 80s.
Right. Because I can assure you I rocked that look.
I can assure you you tried.
My friend Angela rocked it.
I remember trying to put it on the bus.
So school's out.
Okay.
School's out for summer.
Have you been to the pool? Is it full of kids yet?
Yeah, I haven't been to the outdoor pool. You mean like the water park thing in New Albany? No, I have not been there yet because it just opened. You know, it's gonna be freaking freezing.
I'm using Mystic.
But I have, you know, obviously I go to the Y, and they're doing summer camps, but for kids, but they're not allowed in the warm pool. I only go to the warm pool.
Ah.
And they're not allowed in there, so yay.
So I was over at my next door neighbor house, Tamina, and she just got a pool. She's got to put it together, but she got a pool.
Did?
Yeah.
Like what kind?
It's just a little 4-footer above ground.
Wow.
So we were
fancy.
We were drinking.
Sure.
And we envisioned and talked through creating a lazy river between my yard and her yard. So in our...
you need a slip and slide. You all have the yard space for the slip and slide.
We have a yard space for a giant... Like between Tamina and I, we probably have a full acre.
Well, you'd have to dig.
Well, of course.
Oh, okay.
And then there would have to be, we played it all out. Like a conveyor belt ramp up to the sploosh and to her, like inner tube, right? So you're like going up this conveyor, almost like picture it like as a roller coaster conveyor belt that your inner tube will get on, and it's like,
like a log ride?
Yes, yes! And then like you get it to the top and then you sploosh down into her 4-foot, and then it, you know, bounces you back out of the pool, and then you get into this winding lazy river with these jets that are propelling you through. Like we were drunk.
Can I be there when you try to get a permit for that?
We don't need a permit for that if we're not charging admission. We should charge admission.
Yeah, but you need to, yeah, I think you do.
Well, to dig, of course.
Well, see, that's part of like why we enjoy Funniest Home Videos, is because of all the stupidity.
Yes, yes.
Because of all the stupidity.
I believe that you do enjoy it because of the stupidity.
Jeez. Stupidity. And one of them was like the, a giant slip and slide that they made with like trash bags.
See, why?
It's so funny.
It is not funny.
It's so
it is so dangerous
funny.
and stupid.
It is, but that's what makes it so funny.
But the truth is, people do that. Like you'll see in Funniest Home Videos, like some drunk frat boy jumping off the top of the building into a swimming pool, and it's just like,
now that's
this
really
is how
stupid.
people.
That's how you end up in a wheelchair. But
right. And it's like,
no, I'm talking about funny, like where nobody really gets hurt, but it's stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah.
How are you doing over there? Did you decide what you were doing?
No, I'm just putting shit on.
Isn't that the fun of it, though?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. I think I'm done with the shadow. Maybe. Oh, did you decide to go with the purple?
Oh yeah, because you did the blue.
Oh, I did Mystic, not Dream. I did this one.
Okay, well, I'll throw some of that in there too.
Wasn't it, who was it, Lisa, that had posted on our Facebooks about that Crayola makeup, and people were doing like stripes this way to make it look like crowns? Mm-hmm. There was like a pink stripe and a yellow stripe and a blue stripe.
Where can you buy that? Where are they selling that?
The Crayola kit?
Sephora?
Oh, Toys R Us? I don't know.
Oh, I don't think it's plain makeup.
What did you put down?
I put some of that and some of that.
Okay, because like I used like a creamy pencil so that it like clung to it.
I gotcha.
Okay, I'm just alright.
I didn't want as vibrant a look.
How could you not want as vibrant a look?
I don't know.
All right, we have to finish.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
I've been using this Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. I had tried it a couple years ago when I went to Germany, and I love it. So I ended up picking some more up here at Ulta, and it's fabulous. And like I wiggle it down at my lash line.
Let's talk about how cute our necklaces are, though.
Oh my God. Okay, you want to know what's funny about this? Like when I hold it up, the moon is in the center, but when I put it on, the moon is to the side. And it's like, I really like that it's to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't get it to live in the center ever. Every time I look up at it, it's over
It
to the side.
migrates over to the side.
But I'm
I like
okay
it
with
like
that because I'm always a little off.
Yeah. Well, I like it like that.
Yeah.
It looks like it's meant to be like that.
See, look at this mascara. Like right? Right?
So do you all have any fun summer plans?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
No.
It's too hot.
I really do.
And I'm too pale. We probably won't do anything until my birthday weekend, which I'm
Speaking of hot, oh my God.
in the middle of August. We will probably, you know where we've never been? Or you know where I've never been? St. Louis.
Really?
So I think we're going to go down to St. Louis for my birthday weekend. Just to fart around.
It's nice.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah, many times.
What?
Last year when Special and I drove to Nebraska.
Oh yeah.
We drove through St. Louis, but then we ended up staying in Kansas City. And we stayed in a hotel. I forget
See,
the name
Kansas
of it.
City isn't in Kansas. It's in Missouri, isn't it?
There's Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas, and they're like next to each other. I'm not kidding, not even kidding. I can't even. So we were in Missouri. Anyway, doesn't matter. We stayed in a hotel that had a rooftop pool. Oh my God.
That's what we
It
need.
was so nice.
That's what I'll request, is that when Paul and I go to my little birthday adventure, that we stay in a hotel that has a rooftop pool.
It was really nice because, and I know y'all aren't morning people, but we are. And we got up early, and before we got on the road to continue on to Nebraska, we went, they had a Starbucks in the lobby.
Oh yeah.
So we went down and we got like our coffees and a breakfast sandwich or whatever, and then went up to the rooftop in our bathing suit. We were the only people there. We had the whole rooftop. We had the whole pool.
That
We
feels
ate our
good.
breakfast.
Yep,
We had
Starbucks.
a scenic view. We were able to get in the pool for a little while. Oh, it was so relaxing. It was so dreamy. And it wasn't too hot, you know, it wasn't too hot yet in the day. It was really,
How long did that take you all to drive to Nebraska?
oh my God. Well, going there, we broke it into two parts. The coming home, we did it straight through, and it was more than 12 hours. And that's really my limit. Going to Nebraska, going down to Florida last month. A couple years ago, we drove to Wilmington, North Carolina. That 12-hour mark is really too much for me.
At least you know what your mark is.
I know
would
my
say,
limit.
honestly, for me, I would say 8 hours is my driving limit before I have to
rough.
stop and spend the night. I'm a big baby. How long was your last trip to West Virginia?
It was just overnight. We got up.
How many hours? 6?
Oh, we drove straight there. So last Saturday, sorry if I'm blocking the camera, this is the only way I can do my mascara.
We're both doing it. Let's just get our mascara on.
Okay. Our mascara. Last Saturday, Special and I went to a funeral in Pineville, I think, West Virginia.
I'm pretty sure it would be pronounced Pineville.
Anyway, so we got up really early Saturday and drove, like got cleaned up and drove from, well, technically New Albany, Indiana to Pineville, West Virginia, and it was 6.5 hours. And then went to a funeral. Then got back in the car and drove 2 hours back, and we stopped in Charleston, West Virginia, and spent the night in a hotel.
And you said that was a cute little town.
Yeah, it was. We had really good food in downtown. Ooh, I'm fuzzy in my mascara. In downtown West Virginia at a place called Pie and Pints. It was a pizzeria. And we didn't even get pizza, and it was delicious. We got wings and
you got a little clumpy clump
salad
that's going to get in your eye on that bottom.
That made it worse, didn't I? Hold on.
Your mascara is really wet right now.
A giant Greek salad. Got some beers. It was a nice little place. And then got up on Sunday and drove back to New Albany, but we hit a bunch of construction. Oh my God. So what should have taken only like 4 hours from Charleston ended up taking like 5.5 hours or so. I just can't do it anymore. It hurts my back. Oh, yeah. And my legs, they hurt so bad. Even though we stop, you know, I have to pee, we stop, we get out, we eat, we do whatever, but it's too much for me. It takes me like 3 days to recover.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm so exhausted.
Okay, I just layered up some lipstick. I had that Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Lover. I had that on, and then I actually just layered it with this Sephora Violet number 11, and this Sephora is that Rouge lip tint. Do you remember when Nora and I were here and we gave you one of these? Mm-hmm. So I like to layer this on. This doesn't stay well on its own. It does have some lasting power, but it's not perfect. So I kind of like to layer these two, and it gives it a kind of good like stainy.
Looks pretty.
I don't know what I do. I just do it. Like I just make it up as I go along.
Maybe a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Okay, are we done?
Yeah. Can you believe how blonde my hair is? Oh my God. I really like it. I really like being blonde. And Mom hates it, which makes me like it more.
Which makes you like it even more.
Right.
But remember when we talked about confidence? We don't have to have other people like what choices we make.
Nope.
And that's what confidence should be about.
Well, we hope that you've enjoyed our little get ready with me summertime look. I like the pop of color.
Yeah. See?
What do you think?
Yes.
So poppy. Alrighty. Well, if you like these kind of get ready with me videos, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share so that other people can share the joy. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
I'm kind of out of the frame. How'd that happen? Okay.
All right. All right.
Do an intro.
We're gonna cut, and we're gonna say, Paul, this is our intro.
Mr. Thompson, we will now be filming our intro.
Do you want to cut before our intro?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you do it.
Did we always do a Prince?
I did this way. I did Mrs. Mia Farrow. And you did this way, which was very 80s.
This is the only way to do it. How do you do it?
This is the way to do it.
Paul's like, I would never do that. Don't make me do that. I'll die if you make me do that.
I mean, it's this way. How is it this way?
I'm gonna look it up.
You can look that up. I'm gonna go change clothes.
Am I even doing Prince?
Heather,
I feel like I
never
would
be able to
die
explain.
for you. Turn it off. Okay, I'm done.
Apparently, I didn't work on that dance routine. Remember when Monica and Ross like had the routine?
Yes.
And that was probably part of it.
Yeah. I dance like Fat Monica. Yeah, no, that is like the way I dance like right now. And like she's like, that's how I dance like right now.
Good.
I know.
All right.
Okay. We're done now.
We're done now.
Just a second.
Thank you, baby.
Okay, so now we can talk about it.
Jeez. Oh my God.
I feel like I have a sneeze on deck.
Oh my
Are your
God.
allergies bugging you?
No.
Mine are. I think I spend a lot more time outside than you.
Yes, yes, you do. I don't leave the house.